You just went mute. Did Emily turn everybody off?
Emily may have turned people off. Oh,
Okay.
Mark's still there.
No.
Mm-mm-mm.
Okay.
Here we are. It is 7 p.m.
Okay. It's 7 p.m.
So we can start this YouTube.
Oh, did you start the YouTube, Emily? She's folding laundry already.
Yes.
Okay. Is anyone on YouTube?
2. 3. 3 people.
Hey. Hello. We'd love to see you if you have a way to get on Zoom, but we understand that may not be your preference. So it's 7 o'clock on the eve of Sagadawa. This is Sagadawa new moon. And this is an auspicious moment for us to be together and to be with ourselves. It's, one of those moments in the calendar, a fresh start moment. At least I think of it that way. New moon means fresh start, going to be growing for 15 days. Okay, Surabhi, love to you too. Thank you. And so it's certainly customary for Buddhists to mark this moment and to kind of rededicate ourselves to practice whatever is central in your practice. Feel that this is a good time to do it. This is a good time to whatever I can do. Everybody has limits because of other responsibilities and so on, but this is a moment. This is the moment of the lunar cycle when, in the full moon marks, it's 15 days from now, marks the moment, the dawn, when our teacher, the teacher of all our teachers, whatever Buddhist organization or order we belong to, our founding teacher is the Buddha, Shakyamuni. And this was his time. 2 weeks from now, he will be fully awakened. So he is surely practicing arduously at this moment, arduously and relaxedly at this moment. So it's just auspicious for us to feel that we are following those footsteps. We, like the Buddha, are focusing our attention now on practice and as much as we reasonably can through this period, this very, very sacred period. So we will say a few prayers. And actually, what I'd like to do is give us some moments with these prayers. I want us to look at particularly 2 verses from Shantideva's first chapter. This is the chapter of awakening bodhicitta, which, as we know, is foundational for all of our practice. Awaken bodhicitta, awaken to our, you could say, our true loving nature, awaken to our conscious wish to serve as best we can in this world. And I know that all of you, all of us, we do reflect on this from time to time, maybe every day in some way. And it seems particularly auspicious to do it together at this moment. We know that mind comes before all things. The Dhammapada says it's our intention that is most crucial in determining whether we are engaging in something wholesome, neutral, or unwholesome. That is to say, our karma, our actions are initiated by our intention. And all of our teachers, since beginningless time and now, have emphasized to us that having a good motivation, an altruistic motivation, a bodhisattva motivation as best we can is the red thread through line to awakening. That's why Buddha was born, for the benefit of all beings. That's why we practice. That's what we aspire to. So we take this moment to recommit ourselves in this way. And what could be better than a verse or two from the great Shantideva. But now it's not showing up. Just
You're hitting
practice.
share screen.
Oh, it's not red anymore. So I'm not recognizing it. Here it is. Here it is. Okay. So we have been reflecting on Shantideva. This is his first verse. This is really the beginning for him and for us in his path to develop bodhicitta. And I suggest that we read together the highlighted verses, the first verse, the fourth verse, and the fifth verse. And particularly the fourth and fifth verse, let's take a minute or so. I'll mark it with the sound and just reflect in your own way, in your own words, or recommit in your own way, whatever makes sense to you. Bow down if you want to. Just an opportunity to collectively aspire, open to the bodhicitta of our real nature. If you would like, unmute, and if you don't like the sound of it, you can remute, but let us read it together. There's just a few of us. Can you see it well enough?
Not all of 5 is showing.
No. I'll move it. So we're going to start with the first verse here. So this opening with refuge is, that marks us as followers of the Buddha, followers of the Buddha's way. It doesn't prevent us from being connected to other traditions that may be part of our family history. It's not like that. We're saying, though, I revere you. And in revering you, I want to follow your example. So let's read together if you like. I'll read softly and maybe it will somehow work out. In fact, I'll take off my microphone. With devotion, I pay homage to Buddhas gone to bliss, to their dharma body, noble heirs, and all worthy of respect. In accordance with the scriptures, I shall now in brief describe the way to adopt discipline of all the Buddha's heirs. Go to the third verse now. No, I mean the third. Oops. Okay. Through this, my faith will be strengthened for a while, and I will grow more accustomed to what is virtuous. Then, should others somehow equal to myself in fortune chance upon these words, they might find them beneficial. We'll pause after this fourth verse to reflect in our own ways for a moment. This free and well-favored human form is difficult to obtain. Now that we have the chance to realize the full human potential, if we don't make good use of this opportunity, how could we possibly expect to have such a chance again? I do. Yes. How would you make good use of this opportunity? How would you make good use of this opportunity in your life this week, this year? What possibilities do you have? Realistic? That you might like to consider committing to? And the fifth verse. Like a flash of lightning on a dark and cloudy night, which for just a single instant sheds its brilliant light, rarely. Through the Buddha's power, a mind of virtue arises briefly to people of the world. This is that moment. What will we do in this moment with this flash of lightning through the darkness of our minds, lighting us up? What wholesomeness do you admire? Do you long to realize? What wholesomeness do you long to realize?
We're not saying anything.
We're still contemplating the previous verse. And the last verse for our contemplation.
Let me just check. Albert, can you hear us?
Now I can. It was just dropping out at times.
Okay.
Now
Okay.
it seems to work.
Okay.
Sorry. Thank you.
You.
And there's the last of Shantideva's verses that we'll chant together tonight. Please join me. We who long to triumph over life's distress and who wish to put an end to others' sorrows, we who seek to experience abundant joys, let us never turn our backs on bodhicitta. Reflecting, aspiring in your own way, checking out your own admiration, aspiration to bodhicitta. and allowing or inviting or deciding this powerful intention that through your practice, our practice, may all beings always have happiness and its causes. Maybe feeling as you think or say these words that somehow, just like that, light is streaming out from you, from your heart, with your breath, and just going out into the world and offering happiness to very specific people, beings. And same with the next 3 lines that you know so well. May all beings always be free of suffering and its causes. May all beings always be pain-free and live happily. Wow. All of them. All the ones who are fighting and killing each other right now, dying of COVID, pretending COVID doesn't exist. And may no beings ever cling to those near, nor spurn those far. And as if this aspiration is lighting up an inextinguishable source of joy and light and love, perhaps expressed as a ball of light, an orb of light in the center of your heart, or however feels right to you. And if you feel that this furthers your intention, as you exhale, send out light. A specific person and person to all beings. And if it suits you, feel that with your inhalation, you take away from them whatever difficulties they have. And these ride on your breath and dissolve without harming you in any way whatsoever. In fact, only strengthening your selfless open-heartedness. You can do this with light. You can do it with thought. You can feel that you become a body of light, offering, giving, and taking. You can refresh your mind with the verse in the Four Boundless States. In other words, let's take 10 minutes together to aspire, to offer, to develop bodhicitta through aspiring, through the practice of giving and taking. Whatever way feels right for you. you feel far away from it, pray to Rinpoche, pray to the Buddhas. Your heart may be full. Whatever it is you need, this auspicious moment, these 10 minutes, supporting each other, we look to open our window of bodhicitta. and perhaps softened or animated through the blessings of even tasting a little bit with our minds, hearts, the wonders of bodhicitta, and aspiring in a very live and genuine way to become increasingly of service in this world, open-hearted and wise. And so with that intention, we recognize that training is the way to bring our aspirations to fruition. The training that invites us into a state of deep ease. Because alignment with our true nature comes with ease. And so we let go of the thoughts that we usually invite or support. Just for now, just for a few minutes, let them wait outside. Let them float out into the distance. You don't need them right now. Right now, we're imbued with a wish to be wiser, truer. And so we let go of the thoughts. We don't follow them when they come. And in that way, we are not controlled by them. We're free. In this moment, we can be free. We can experience a state of stillness. And when there is movement, no problem. We experience that. Stillness, movement, and awareness. This encompasses all our activities. So out of our rising bodhicitta, we take a few minutes to just sit and be and accept with ease stillness or movement without seeking to control either one, leaving aside doing, accepting, seeing into, as wisdom does, just the way it is. We'll do that for 5 minutes. I'll ring a bell at about 2.5 minutes. Consider it 2 very short sessions of 2.5 minutes. And with a sense of joy, gratitude, pleasure that we have been able to gather together and auspiciously augur in the new moon of Sagadawa, setting in motion even more positive unfoldings throughout this month, especially between now and the full moon. And so let's dedicate this with Shantideva's famous verse, "For as long as space abides." And then our short dedication and our blessing, and we can bring to mind or speak aloud the names of persons that you wish to dedicate to tonight. For as long as space abides, as long as the world remains, just so long may I be there, resolving all beings' pain. And since we're so involved with Yeshit Sogel and we do Green Tara practice on Saturday, our homage to Mother Wisdom. Wisdom unsaid, unthought, unexpressed, unborn, unceasing essence of space, field of precise wisdom and presence, but as Yom through all times bows to you. By this good may I swiftly once become a great guru, lead all beings, everyone, to reach to that very ground. With all of you in mind, we light this lamp of clarity. May the glow of love, wisdom shine within us, everyone, till we all rise forth born in one enlightened mandala. For our teachers, His Holiness the Dalai Lama, Atum Pela Rinpoche, Jiten Kaja Wangmo, all of our teachers, for all beings throughout space, including those you wish to name tonight, can unmute. We'll just speak our dedication.
Deborah Usuri,
Deborah
Mortowski,
Usuri, Mortowski,
Millie
Millie
Schneider,
Schneider, Joanne Schneider, Halo, Ken O'Neill,
Arya Beer,
Gary Meyer,
Rita,
Rita, Grace,
all animals,
Lucas Parker and family.
Stephanie and Chuck and all students and of all gurus, Ranjit Tunga, Calvin and Darian Morgan, and Elon Musk.
And for all of them and all beings are on, can stay unmuted or be unmuted. Lovely. Thank you for joining. May it be auspicious. May our practice grow. May we inspire others who don't even know what we're doing. Nonetheless, maybe they be inspired. May the teaching spread and heal this troubled world.
Everyone stay well.
You guys stay well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's lovely to see you. And Green Tara. No.
Yes.
Yes, 1:00 on Sunday. Green Tara, 1:00 Houston time on Sunday. Everyone's welcome. Hi, Katja.
Take care, everyone.
Thank you for joining. May it be auspicious.
Thank
you, Lamas.
Oh.
Lots of love.
Thank you.
See you soon.
Thank you.
Thank you too.
Take care.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
Night,
Take care.
Albert
Thank you.
and Dottie. Nani,
Thank you.
Julia. See you.
All right.
Ciao, Mark and Elizabeth.
Thanks, Emily.
Thank you very much, Emily. Have a wonderful